Don't scroll. I'm just kidding. I just had to do that to get your attention. But I've been feeling really down about myself lately and feeling like I'm so far behind than people around me, my peers, my family, that seemingly have it all. And I'm so far behind that I feel like I've been in a constant state, stuck in a sense of limbo that just doesn't seem to have any end in sight. And it consumes me. It consumes my every thought, action of every day, and it makes me feel like I am just a walking shell of a person, filled with nothing but the fuel of disappointment, hopelessness, and despair to keep me going. And I've actually gotten so used to those emotional states that it feels normal to me, and dare I say, I feel naked if I don't have those emotional states. I guess my brain has become addicted to those stress chemicals. But I say all that to remind you, just as I need to remind myself, you're not behind. There's no race, there's no invisible race that people are doing to get ahead and to find their way to success. That does not exist. Everybody has their own timeline. Everybody has their own path, their own journey that is supposed to unfold in a very specific way, organically. Actually, you kind of get in the way of it by trying to control everything. And if you just would let go of your need to control the outcome, the need to control your circumstances, you would be astonished at the things that can flow in. Now, things will not be able to flow into your reality unless you make room for them. So if you're still carrying, because I am almost certain that people that see or listen or watch this video will resonate with this, you probably feel like you've got many different things, physical, mental, emotional actions, behaviors that are toxic behaviors, toxic habits that you know you don't need to carry with you anymore and that you probably should have let go of a long time ago. But life gets to be life, and we open our phones every morning when we wake up and we look outside and everything's in chaos. And it's like you feel like you have to distract yourself or else you will literally go insane. And a lot of those distractions do nothing but reflect a false reality that says that we are falling short. We are so behind, we are never going to achieve the dreams that we wish so badly to bring into fruition. But that is a lie. That is an utter, complete lie. You are not born on this planet by accident. You are here right now, in this moment, with me, for a reason. You are alive today, breathing the air in your lungs right this moment for a reason. I'm sure you've been able to see around you that awareness levels are starting to increase. People are starting to object to the way that things always were. And people are starting to say no, they've had enough. Several years ago, that would have never happened. People are starting to wake up, slowly, but wake up nonetheless, they are. And when I see that, it brings me a lot of peace and makes me feel like the inner work that I've been doing on myself is not without purpose and meaning, and it really does change the planet. Because we are all one, all of us, one. So whatever exists inside of me exists within you too. Whatever I do to myself, I do to all of humanity. So are you going throughout your day, as mundane or boring or tedious as it might be, making the next right choice, acting from a place of integrity, love, understanding, and compassion, rather than jealous, envy, hate, belittlement, as well as taking a look at all of those negative patterns inside of you that have been running and dictating what your life has been for the past however long. The fact that you are actively taking a look at all that darkness that's inside of you and working through it and integrating it, that not only clears it out of your field, it It clears it out of humanity. Literally, what you do within yourself, inner work-wise, happens and is reflected in the collective. So don't you dare think for one moment that you have to prove to anybody, including your own self, that you have self-worth and that you have a right to be here. Because damn it, it's your birthright. And that cannot be taken away or diminished by any human being on this planet. Not your mother, not your father, not your uncle, not your sister, not your friends, not your family, not even you. It is there for the duration of this incarnation and beyond. So, your prayers have not fallen on deaf ears. God has not forsaken you. You are not alone, even in those moments where you feel like you are. I can assure you, you're not. You are surrounded by a whole team. I'm not one of those people that, names and says I have spirit guides and one's name is Bob, Sally, Joe, Mike, St. Michael the Archangel. I'm not one of those. But you do have a team that is always around you and is always rooting for you. And the more that you come into alignment with who you are and your soul, and you let your personality take a step back, your soul will start to come down inside of you, and it will be the steward of your personality. And you would be amazed of how much more synchronistic and ease-filled your life will become. I hope that brings some encouragement to somebody, even if it's only one person. My job on this planet is to figure out who I am, to know myself, work out all of the darkness that's in me, and then strike that match that's on the inside of myself and fan those flames, so much so that other people take notice, and then they want to emulate the very same thing, because they can have it too, if not more than me. So, if you made it, dang, 7 minutes. If you made it this far in the video, God bless you. Even if you didn't know, may God bless you with a peace that passes any and all understanding, a luck of abundance that flourishes into your life, that blows your freaking mind, and back to back to back to back synchronicity that just reaffirms my very point that you are not on this planet by accident. You are born magnificent, and you are dearly loved. Have a good day.